Good, happy Sunday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, slick conditions cause several crashes on New Hampshire roads. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Tim Callery.
Get a home run this postseason with Auto Fair Honda, Ford, Hyundai, Nissan, and VW. Get off the bench, get in the game, and get Auto Fair's famously low prices on every new and pre-owned vehicle.
This is what the Kangamongas Highway looked like Saturday morning. Roads and trees caked in snow. It's a scene that was repeated throughout the North Country. Meanwhile, further south, it was mostly rain with some sleet mixed in as high winds pushed through. The conditions causing headaches for drivers. Multiple accidents were reported on I-89 in 93.
Mostly, people slipping off the road and nobody really prepared for the weather this early.
William Harper of Harper's Towing in Meredith spent most of his day helping drivers who found themselves stuck.
Just got to slow down. The highway was posted at 45 and people were going by me quite fast.
It's just icy and glazing due to the wind, I think.
Richard Feldman came across some of those crashes.
There was a bad accident going south, cars all over the place.
Mario Moda mostly dealt with heavy rain as he made his way up from Gloucester, Mass.
Till about Manchester, and then it got better, and it got worse just the next exit beyond here.
DOT crews were out sanding to try and minimize the storm's impact, but officials advised people to get back into the mindset of driving in these conditions as winter is on its way.
I'm a skier, so the more the better. Just got to take it slow and easy on the roads.
And as the temperatures drop, the roadways could really freeze over, so something just to keep in mind if you plan on heading out later tonight or early tomorrow morning. Reporting in Ashland, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. So keep in mind on that if you are headed out on the roadways. And things should look better. Meteorologist Josh Judge saying early drizzle and then drying out later. Let's take a listen to his weather report from Josh Judge right now.
Introducing our newest collection.
Crafted from a mix of woods, metals, and leathers, creating a casual industrial look.
Our newest collection, with a brewhouse flair, is offered in stout and blonde finishes. Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses.
Hi there, thanks for joining me here on the web. I'm meteorologist Josh Judge on a Sunday, and it certainly was not a very nice Saturday. Things look a little better for today as there's gradual improvement. The showers that were around of rain and snow yesterday have certainly let up. It's drizzling on a Sunday morning here, and gradually we should see that come to an end from south to north through the day. But we're not done with the shower activity because all this has to still come through during the day tomorrow. So another wet day on the way for Monday, but at least that allows us to dry out a little bit for this Sunday. Here's a look at your futurecast for today. Scattered showers, as I mentioned, from south to north coming to an end. Showers and primarily drizzle. But as we go through the day, we dry out a bit this afternoon. In fact, there is a slight chance of a couple of spots in southern or southeastern New Hampshire seeing a few peaks of sunshine or blue sky this afternoon. Wouldn't count on it, but certainly a slight chance of it. And then a bit of partial clearing for tonight. But tomorrow we're right back at it again with more scattered showers around as that system that's to our west right now pulls on through. The good news is once that pulls through Monday night, it opens up the door for finally some sunshine on Tuesday. Tuesday does look like a sunny day. Precipitation chances this week, well, obviously a little bit today. Pretty decent chance of seeing at least a couple of showers during the day tomorrow, and the other day this week with the highest chance of rainfall is Friday, but you should know that Wednesday and Thursday also have the chance of at least a couple of passing showers. Second half of the week looking milder, that's for sure. Here's a look at today as we get into the 40s and some lower 50s in southeastern New Hampshire. Again, light rain and drizzle ending from south to north. Tonight, we're down into the 30s to lower 40s with mostly cloudy skies, and cloudy skies with scattered showers for Monday. Temperatures generally between the mid-40s to about the lower 50s in southeastern New Hampshire. But a change does occur as we get into the middle and late part of the week. Things do warm up. In fact, 60 or higher is possible on some of these days in some parts of the state. Still some scattered shower chances. The early look on Halloween is for the chance of an afternoon or evening shower or two. Those showers could be moving from north to south through the afternoon and evening on Halloween, but it does look like there should be enough dry times to get some trick-or-treating in as well, at least at this point. But keep an eye on that, as that's still several days away. And that is your forecast. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend.
Okay, and there you go. And that was the weather forecast from meteorologist Josh Judge this early morning. Very good. And the Red Sox one win away. Red Sox won the game 3 last night. And the score for that game was, let's take a look, hold on. And that score was Dodgers 6 and Red Sox 9. 9-6 was the score for the game last night. Congratulations, Red Sox, and they're one game away to winning the World Series. Hopefully they can do it for game number 4 tonight. And now let's take a listen to your sports in 60 seconds with WMUR News 9, Jason King.
Let's get you caught up on the Red Sox playing Game 4 with the Dodgers out in Los Angeles. It's the World Series, and a great outing for Eduardo Rodriguez, spoiled in the bottom of the 6th. It was scoreless in the bottom of the 6th, and the Dodgers pushed 4 across. Yasiel Puig had the big shot, a 3-run home run. Otherwise, a great outing for Rodriguez, just left in a bit too long. They're heading to the top of the 7th. NHIAA Cross Country Championships at a soggy Derryfield Park today. Division II boys, Merrimack Valley senior David Reynolds wins the race in 16 minutes, 45 seconds. The Reynolds family sweeps the individual honors. Merrimack Valley freshman Sophia Reynolds finishes first for the girls. In second place was West senior Julia Robitaille, last year's champion. Co-Brown boys and girls each won the overall Division II team titles. Division I girls, Bishop Girton Jr. Caroline Fisher wins the individual crown. Pinkerton takes the team championship for the boys. Concord senior Forrest McKenzie finishes first. The Crimson took the overall title. Division III girls, Kearsarge Jr. Maya Doobie wins first place. Hopkinton wins the team championship. And for the boys, Campbell senior Jeffrey Allen finishes first. Messinic Regional wins the boys team Division III title.
I guess they don't reschedule those for a nor'easter, do they?
No, I mean, it's cross country, you know.
Gotta get up there,
Gotta run
get
through
into
the muck.
it. Well, good for them. They're tough.
Okay, and there you go. That's your sports in 60 seconds with WMUR News 9, Jason King. And congratulations to Forrest McKenzie for winning and coming in first place for Concord Boys. Congratulations. Heavy fire destroys apartment building near Northeastern University. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News and WCVB Boston. Sorry about that.
Glass coatings reduce cleaning time by up to 90%. All custom made and installed with the highest quality components. Get easy online estimates at oasisshowerdoors.com.
Flames were seen shooting out of the building when firefighters got here just after 3 o'clock on Hemingway Street. Firefighters ended up rescuing several people from the back of the building using ground ladders. We're told there are 60 to 70 people displaced. Some are college students. We understand that these are privately owned apartments rented out to students from Berkeley, Northeastern, and Emerson. But because this fire broke out on a Saturday afternoon, they're not sure how many people were already out of the building when this fire started. So they're trying to make sure that everyone is accounted for, making phone calls as a precaution. The Deputy Superintendent for Boston EMS tells us 9 people in all were transported to the hospital, 2 of which were firefighters. Of those people hurt, we're told the injuries range from smoke inhalation to lacerations.
The roof is collapsed. The roof is collapsed down into the top floor, which is making it difficult for us right now because we can't access the body of fire we're looking to access.
And the cause of the fire is still being investigated at this hour. We're told this building is a total loss. The mayor says the city is reaching out to all the schools with students here to work on housing for those who are now displaced. We are live in Boston. Diane Cho, WCVB News Center.
Okay, and there you go on that report and that video. Northeast brings heavy winds and rain as thousands lost power. Around 10,000 customers are currently without power due to the ongoing nor'easter. Winds are still increasing through Saturday evening and are expected to reach 40 to 50 miles per hour. WMTW will keep you updated on the storm conditions for the Maine area. Pittsburgh shooting. What we know about alleged mass shooter Robert Bowers. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Tom Yamas, we're coming on the air right now with breaking news. At this hour, police are on the scene of a deadly shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. Gunfire erupting during service. Law enforcement sources tell us there are at least 8 people dead. Authorities say there are also at least 6 injuries. Some victims are in critical and at least 3 are in surgery right now. At least 4 police officers were also wounded in the shooting. Their injuries are not life-threatening. The gunman is in custody. Authorities say early indications are he was acting alone, but no word yet on his motive. This attack happening in the Squirrel Hills neighborhood of Pittsburgh, a predominantly Jewish part of that city. The FBI and ATF are on the scene. President Trump addressing the situation.
This would be a case for if there was an armed guard inside the temple, they would have been able to stop him. Maybe there would have been nobody killed except for him, frankly.
The president also calling to, quote, stiffen up the laws on the death penalty to deter attacks like this from happening. We'll have much more on this breaking story at abcnews.com and on our online streaming service, ABC News Live.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we will keep you updated on this story as well. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.